Leafs and the Minnesota Wild colliding for the first time this year. And the villains of the varnished vaults tonight. Joseph Woll, 11-4-3 for the Maple Leafs, 2.73. Goals against average, 9.14 save percentage. Philip Gustafsson, 15-9-5 for the Minnesota Wild as they settle into the face-off circle. And we are underway. Played off on the wing, and somebody's lost a glove here in the exchange. A pass in over the line for Domi, and he tipped it to the net. Has it up against the wall in the far corner. Now it comes free to Lawton. Lawton sent it off in front of the net. A shot. Oh, what a save made by Gustafsson. That was sent back of the goal, but it caroms off the foot of the official, and have had the puck down in the Minnesota zone almost from the start.
Boy, this is a bit of a weak call.
Back to Hughes. Hughes dishes off on the left wing, and a shot blocked. It comes back to Hughes. Hughes doesn't shoot it. Sends it into the corner. Centering pass in front. They score! Tarasenko gets the Minnesota Wild's 37th power play goal. So guess how this team has gone 27-13-9 for 63 points. Let's start with that little stat, how one-sided their power play opportunities are.
Well, you don't love the call either.
Centering pass comes back to the blue line from McCabe. Off onto the wing and now to the left wing side for Oliver Ekman-Larsson. A shot right on the rebound. Backhanded by Cowan. Here's Matthews wheeling in on the right side, driving the net. Crashed into the goal.
No penalty.
No penalty. No penalty.
More shoulder-to-shoulder contact, I guess, as Matthews was trying to drive it out front.
Into the sideboards and lost the puck. Hughes gets it back into the offensive zone. Here's a chance, and it's fired wide. Leafs with it at the side of the goal wall. A good poke check, and then is able to cover up on a loose puck in front as Tyler Pitlick gets a bit of a combing in the blue paint. Brought back in now by Minnesota. Odd man rush here, and a shot. That deflects wide and goes into the corner as Hinostroza was taken off the disc, but it comes to the point. Long shot, blocked, knocked down, still free. Wall finding it. Sort of. Well, he sort of found it, but he got a quick whistle from the official, which helped out to take the draw, and the puck cleared to the line, but not out. Fed around the boards then by Brock Faber. Comes in front of the net. A rebound in front. They score. The Wild get a turnover, and Ryan Hartman makes it 2-0 Minnesota here in a period that the Leafs deserve better, but are trailing by 2. Protect the puck in against the boards. Got it to Lawton. Centering pass in front of the net, and a wrist shot is gloved. 7-1-2 against the Wild in their last 10 games, but right now Minnesota with a 2-0 lead and pressing here. Near side Michelli. Off the boards to center. High stick catches Tavares. And maybe now there is a penalty to Matthews, closing with a pass into the side of the goal. Centered right through the goal crease, and Nyes couldn't get his stick on it. Back to the blue line to Matthews. Matthews to Nyes in the near corner. Centered in front. They score! Tavares in front of the net. Very quickly on the power play, and the Leafs will get another opportunity to tie the game.
Great chance on a setup from Michelli through the crease that couldn't find a Leaf stick. But the Leafs get the puck back.
Leafs counter with a pass up on the left wing. Brought in over the line for Lawton, and his wrist shot pads a big rebound. Leafs with it again. Back to the blue line. Shot coming from Stetcher. Sturm can't come up with it. Back to the point. Shot deflects wide of the goal. Far side again for Hartman. Back to the point again, and a drive. That deflected right in front of Wall and went wide. Back of the net it goes. Tavares back to Nyes. Nyes rink wide pass, and a wrist shot is deflecting and going up into the screen. Back of the net far side for McCabe. Big collision there with Pitlick. Pitlick knocked it in front of the goal. It comes in front, and it is deflected into the corner. One of the Wild took almost like a dive. Well, and now somebody's getting a penalty here as it comes around the boards. Hughes has it lost here, and Tavares. And then some shoving with Brandon Carlo in on it. Saucered back to Zuccarello. Back it goes to Hughes. Hughes to the right wing side, a shot, and Wall got over there nicely. It was the old adage, nothing up my sleeve. Watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat. Draw one by Minnesota. Hughes off on the right side. Long shot, scores! Oh my, deflection by Marcus Foligno in front of the net. And the Wild have restored their 2-goal lead. It's 3-1.
You don't think anything of an icing? Right? You had full control of the puck. You don't get it to the red line. You try to lob it in.
Flips it through center off a stick. And the Wild quickly bringing it back the other way. In over the line. Here's a chance. Kaprizov, and he scores. A bad change on a flip to the Minnesota blue line. And it is Tarasenko who gets it ahead. And it's Tarasenko who ends up scoring to make it 4-1 Minnesota.
You could see that coming, couldn't you? 4 players go to the bench.
He's trying to pry it free with his stick. Got it to Knies. Knies tries to use his body there. Is able to poke it back to the net. Tavares coming out, trying to jam it home. Michelli tried to add a little to that as well, and to no avail. Works along the near boards. Ran into a traffic jam there, and it's pushed ahead, and now the Leafs with a odd man rush in over the line, and a penalty coming. Pass to center in over the line. Lawton on a sharp angle. Rattle it off the goalpost on the short side. And out come the Wild to center ice. Kaprizov in on the right side, a shot, pad save, rebound. Oh, there was a lot of net there. Maintains possession and gets it ahead. Shot in on goal, stopped by Wall. Big rebound in front, off the goal post. Oh my, what a chance that was. As Carlo blew a tire and left the puck in the slot all alone. Trying to get across the line. Couldn't. It gets into the slot, and a wrist shot in traffic. Wall down. Where's the puck? Finally found by Wall. And he grabs it with the blocker and holds on. And the Leafs trailing by 3. And across the line on the right wing side. Wild in with a shot, pad save, rebound, stopped again by Wall. Faber grabbed Roy. He's without a stick. Leafs get it into the slot area, down low in a direction. At the side of the goal by Cowan, went just wide. Playing it back to the net for Brock Faber. Faber starts out, stolen. Oh, wow. Wow. The far side, Hughes back to Zuccarello. Pass to the right wing side in front of the net. Big save made. Rebound comes in front of the goal, and the shot was off a body wide. Back to the blue line again. Hughes to the near half boards. Hughes looking in front, centers in front, stopped by Wall. Rebound down is Wall, and he's covered up on it.
Knies had broken his stick.
Now a clearing attempt there by Benoit was blocked at the blue line and kept in, but looked like it might have been out. Back to the blue line to Faber. Faber's wrist shot in traffic, scores, and now they will look at this.
I think it was kept in, Joe. And Benoit had all kinds of time to get it out off the glass or even throw it up the middle. But here's another wrist shot from the point, and
Marcus
5 goals.
Foligno, I think, gets the credit.
Is this another tip?
Yep. Gets it back to the point. Benoit to his defense partner. Stetcher to the far side. A shot that was batted out of the air by Gustafsson, and the Leafs keep the puck in at the blue line, left wing side. A pass in front. Oh, what a chance Raw had on a setup there by Jake McCabe, and he sent it well wide. And Kaprizov starts back the other way now for Minnesota. He'll drop it off and into the slot area, back to the near side, and a shot taken there by Zuccarello went just wide. Brought in over the line. Here's Cowan with a wrist shot, pad save. Oh, and a good save on the rebound, and then it trickles into the net. Now, I don't know if this is going to count. Robertson was almost in behind the goaltender.
Yeah, he was. I think he was pushed in by Vinny Hinostroza, the Minnesota forward. Referees are talking about this. I don't think, considering the score, that Minnesota Wild would challenge this. Nick Robertson might be the Leaf that's going to get credit for it.
working the boards, got it back to the blue line. A wrist shot in traffic, deflected just wide of the net off the stick of Tavares. Now 𝐏𝐸 able to free it up. He's tripped, and a penalty coming here to Minnesota. Starts out of his own zone with Matthews. To Matthews in across the line. Fed off on the right wing side. A pass into the slot. Tavares! Oh, and a nice save made there by Gustafsson. Stick handling in front of the goal. Knocked away. And out come the Wild with one man back. And across the line, Hinostroza trying to drive the net. Good play made there by Benoit. Jones with it again, looking for a man in front. Broken up by Matthews, flipped ahead. Matthews with a breakaway in on goal, scores!
Well, 4:58 to go, and Austin Matthews on a nice feed from Max Domi scores on the breakaway, and it's not the lethal snap shot. It's the fake shot, and then forehand, backhand deep.
As Tavares on the near boards, got it ahead. Here's Stetcher in. Oh, and a good save made with the blocker by Gustafsson. Domi shoots it in, and those that are left are revving things up here, but the Wild get it freed up and get to center, and a pass on the right wing for Foligno. He's going to get his hat trick.
Marcus Foligno is going to put this one away. Not traditional, probably not the traditional hat trick, right?
Minnesota, and a wrist shot taken by Haight was stopped. The scramble in front of 𝐏𝐫𝐨, who is down, and I believe he's grabbed it with his blocking glove. Final seconds will tick down as it goes off a stick to the blue line, and the Wild will hold on to it and take a victory. They've been here for about 3 days. Their rookie dinner and party were here in Toronto after the victory in Buffalo. So the Minnesota Wild are on a pretty good heater. They pick up for them their 28th victory of the year and their 15th on the road.